Hi, hello, and welcome to our channel, Scratch Coding for Kids. This is Vida from Toronto. Today we are going to see our ninth tutorial. This is all about control blocks. Okay, let's go to our agenda and see what we are going to do. Okay, so we have all these topics for today. There are 12 topics today we are going to learn. Before that, as I tell always, if you don't know anything about the Scratch or you didn't go through my tutorials previously, please go through my YouTube channel and go through all 8 tutorials. Then only you will understand this tutorial properly. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. What are control blocks in Scratch 3.0? Okay, so already you know this is the create screen of the Scratch. You know how to come to this screen. If you don't know, just go through my first tutorial which explain about the account, creating accounts and how to log in and come to this screen. Okay, in the block palette, we have different blocks. So different types of blocks. So motion, look, sound, like that. These are called stack blocks, and also there's a category motion, looks, sound, events, and all these we already learned in the previous tutorials. Today we are going to learn about control blocks. Okay, we will see one by one. First one, this is pretty straightforward. Before that, you had to understand something about the control because this is a little bit advanced. In the programming language or coding, we have some controls. Okay, so let's see what does it mean by control in our day-to-day life. For an example, you are, I'll draw something like you are, here is your mom's house and here is your home, my home, and there's a shop. So you are coming from mom's home. When you are coming here, the road branches into two. Okay. So now at this point, you have to take a decision. There's a control, like you want to make a shopping or you want to go home. So if you want to do shopping, you have to choose this path. If not, you have to go home. So this if condition decides your action. So controls means some things control your action. Like for an example, if you are tired, you go to bed, you sleep, right? So that tired is a control, is controlling you, tiredness. And other one, if you take the weather, so depends on the weather condition, we control our action. Like for an example, if raining outside, you have to take an umbrella when you are going outside. And if it's winter, you have to wear the jacket. So like that, there are several controls happening in our day-to-day life. So like that, the coding or script also can be controlled by some other scripts. So what are those controls? Most famous ones are loops and the if condition. Now we go and see what are those things. Okay, right. Let's go here. So first control block is called wait. So this is pretty straightforward. What does it say is you have to wait for some seconds so that you can give, like it can be 1 second, it can be 10 seconds. So in number of seconds you can give. So you are asking the script to wait. When you are writing coding, you are saying the script, control the script to wait. Okay, where we can use this one. For an example, I can take some practical example. Okay. Okay. I'll take two. Let me delete this one. I'll take two sprites. Okay. So this is one sprite. This is the other one. I'll change the size of this one to make it small. Okay. So I have two sprites. Now these two are going to talk. So when they are talking, one should talk after the other one is finished. So for an example, if she says hello first, he has to wait till she finished the hello. He can't talk while she is talking, right? Usually in your day-to-day life, you don't talk. Like when someone is talking, you listen first, then only you answer to them or give your opinion, right? Same thing here. So this sprite is going to talk first. So I select the sprite and I say, So you know about events. So I'm going to give the start event. So by clicking the green color flag, then I say looks and I say hello for 2 seconds. Now she says hello. After that, I want to script this sprite. So event to start when the green flag is click start and sorry, say hello and how are you? How are you for 2 seconds. But now if I execute this script, what will happen is both will say in the same time. I'll click here, okay? See, both are saying in the same time. But I want him to wait. So what I do is go to the control, wait, and I say 2 seconds. Then I'll say hello. Now it will be why I gave 2 seconds because this sprite is going to say hello for 2 seconds. So we had to wait for it's little bit mathematics, right? So you'd add 2. So here I ask him to wait 2 seconds and now if you click, it will be fine. She's saying hello for 2 seconds. Then he says hello, how are you? So this is the practical places where you will use the wait control block. So there are so many other places too. This is just an example, okay? So this is how you can use the wait control block. Next one is a repeat block. So repeat means you are asking the computer to repeat some action for the specific time. Like for instance, by default it's 10, but you can say this as 5, 20, anything, okay? So I say repeat 5 times for some action. So the action I give is, for an example, you go to the sound and I take a sound and like I'll say, wait, this I'll say something like I'll add some sound, okay? Something like this. And now I'm going to select that sound. So if you play this alone, what will happen is it will make sound only once. That's it. It will stop, right? But it's going to do 5 times if I give here. Where is the events? Okay. Start and repeat this sound for 5 times. Okay, now I click on this flag. See, it was repeating. T, 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 5 times it repeats. If you want to make it 10 times, you can make it 10 times. Okay. If you don't hear this sound properly, I can make more louder sounds. Wait. I'll make an alert sound. This is very big sound. Okay. So here I say alert. Then I'll do it. Okay. 5 times it repeated. Okay. So this is how you can repeat the time. Here you have the control to give how many times you want to repeat. This is a repeat block. Other one is almost same, but there's a small difference. This is forever. So what it will do is, it will repeat forever. It continuously repeating and repeating and repeating. So unless otherwise you click on this stop button. So now if I click the flag, it's repeating again and again and again. Now I click on this red button to stop it. Okay. So this is repeat forever. Okay. Next one, if then. So this is a condition. If something happened, you had to do something. So for an example, I'll go to the sensing block. This you didn't study still. Don't worry, I will teach you later. I'll say if you press the space key, I had to say hello. Wait, let me delete this. Otherwise, both will say hello. Okay. Okay. So if I press the space key, it should say hello for 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Before that, I had to have the starting event. And I say wait for 10 seconds. Otherwise, it's too fast. Before I press the space key, the script will run and stop. Okay. So I will say the control wait for 2 seconds, and then when I press the space bar, say hello, otherwise it will stop. Okay, right. Let's click the green flag. Now press space key, so it said hello. Okay, so that's how you can give a condition. If I press something, do something, otherwise no. So the script will be there. Only this condition is yes, the positive, then it will run this script. Otherwise, it doesn't run. Okay, so this is the if condition. Like, so we are giving a condition. Hope you guys understand, because this is a little bit advanced ones. So because you all are kids, right? So there's a condition we are giving. As I told you, like there are several conditions in our life, right? If they're raining, then we have to take an umbrella. Like that, if I press the space bar, then you have to say hello. Otherwise, you don't need to say hello. Okay? So that is the condition we are giving. So this is a if loop. Other one is almost same, but there are two things you can write. Like if I'll go to the sensing, and if I say if the sprite touch the mouse pointer, turn 45 degree. Okay? Else move 50 steps. Okay? So let's see. If I touch this mouse pointer to this sprite, it will turn. Otherwise, it will move 50 steps. Right. Let's start with the with this one. So first, I will touch the mouse pointer and show you. No, first let I don't touch the mouse pointer, so it's going to walk 50 steps. So let me click on the green flag, and I don't do anything. So he moved 50 steps. Now next time, I'm going to press the space bar, sorry, mouse pointer. I'm touching the mouse pointer. Now he turned to 45 degree. Okay, so that's how we do if else. So there are two things we can give. So if this condition is satisfied, you have to do one thing. If not, you have to do the another thing. Okay, so this is if else. The next control is wait until. Okay, so this one is basically I'm saying wait until sensing space bar is pressed. You can give any key, okay? I'm just saying space because by default space, so I'll say up arrow. To do something like, shall I say, looks and say hello for 2 seconds. So even though I start this script, it doesn't do anything till I press the space key. Sorry, up arrow. Sorry, I was pressing. Okay. So hello, because I pressed the space key, but I gave as a up arrow. Okay, I'll do it again. If I press on the green flag, this script will activate it. See, like when it's activated, see there's an outline of yellow color. That means this script is running. Okay, and if you press the up arrow key, it will say hello. Okay, so this is how you can do the controls. Wait, what other things we learned? Okay, wait until. Other one is repeat until. So now let me give the repeat until. So I'm going to give a condition. Already we learned repeat, but those are not a condition. Those we said only how many times and forever. We didn't give any condition, right? So here I'm going to say repeat until what we'll give. Okay, mouse pointer. Mouse pointer is there. What it has to repeat? It has to repeat the moving. But when we are repeating, we have to say there's a edge, then we have to change it, right? That is important. Otherwise, it can't go continuously. And we want to turn it left to right. So before that, I have to change this direction to 90 degree. Okay. So now it's good. Now he is going to walk back and forth until I bring the mouse pointer to him. Okay, so let's see what happened. I click on the green flag. He's going to start walk up right and left till I bring the mouse pointer touching him. Click on the start. So he's moving. Now I'm going to bring the mouse pointer. So he stopped. So till I bring this mouse pointer, he will walk away, walk here and there. Okay. So that is the repeat until block. So you have to repeat something till I do something. Other one is opposite. Wait until I press the space bar. Okay. So that is another control. And stop all. Okay. Right. Let me say something. Wait. Okay. Um, I'll say forever. I'll give the same thing again. Move 10 steps, and when there is an edge, an edge, bounce back and right to left. Okay, so this is forever. If I just do this one, it will do forever unless otherwise I click on this red color stop button. Okay, now I am going to say stop all, but I am going to give a condition. If I press the space bar or any key, right? You can give anything you can select from here. Space bar, stop all. So this is going to go back and forth. When I press the space bar, it's going to stop. See, when I press the space bar. So that is a stop all. So this is stopping all the script. Whatever script running, it will stop. Okay. There are a few other options like you can stop only this script or you can stop other script in the sprite. So it's up to you which this means. Okay, here only one script we are having, but there can be few other scripts can run same time. So it will stop everything. Okay, so that is Topboard. Now this one is pretty interesting. It's pretty different. It cannot be a control actually. It's a different thing. It's actually come under events. I don't know why they put it under the control. Okay, let's see. When I start as a clone, but to activate this one, first of all, we have to have a clone, right? So I say, when I press the green button, create clone of myself. So he is going to create a clone. Clone means exactly same, another person like him. Okay, clone of himself. And then I'm going to do something with the clone. So when I start as a clone, say hello. Say hello for 2 seconds. Okay. So let's see. Now we will run it. So there's a clone actually. See, there's a second one is created. And when it created, he said hello. Okay. So that is the condition. When I start as a clone, you can say something like this. Or you can say move 10 step, right? So he moved. When the clone is created, he moved. Okay. So like that. Now I will say delete the clone. Delete this clone. So when I start as a clone, I want to delete that clone. Okay. So that is those are the things you can clone and do it. So when you are writing coding and making some animation or now you need these scripts to run. So clone like a same person, you can create it. And when it created, you can do some action. So this is the condition gives like when I start as a clone, you do something, you can walk that clone one can walk or walk away from the original one, or it can say hello, so something like that, you can do it. Or simply you can delete the clone. Every time you create a clone, it will delete it. So you don't see the clone, right? And you want to see multiple clones, you can say forever. And then if I click on this, okay, it's very slow. Okay, so it will bring too many clones like this. Okay, okay, now I'll stop that one. Okay, so this is how you can use the control blocks. So control blocks are little advanced for kids to understand. Just go through this YouTube again and again, so you will get it. Okay, so there are few conditions, like think about your real life. In the real life, there are something controls you, right? So there can be your age controls you to do something, because after 16 years only you can learn driving. So something like that. There the age is controlling you, right? So weather can control you. Like that in the script also, when you're writing the coding also, there are some control statements you can give it. So the examples are these things. This is how you can write coding for the control blocks. So today we are done with the control block. Let's see, did we cover all the topics? Okay. What are control blocks in Scratch? Yes. Wait, repeat, forever, if then else, wait until, repeat until, stop all, when I start as a clone, create clone of myself, delete this clone. All 12 topics we covered in this YouTube. And today's homework is log into Scratch, create a new project, and create a story using control blocks. So I showed you one small story using the wait control, right? Like that you can use the repeating forever, anything you can use it. Use and create a small story today at home. So that's all for today for this ninth tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe. Mm, say bye bye till till I meet you in another tutorial. Thank you.